Okay, I think we are slowly coming into focus. Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's episode of Shades of Scarlet. We are Saves vs. Death, tabletop actual play and podcast that airs every Saturday with this stream, at least, which is our Cyberpunk RED campaign, like I just described. Anyway... I am Blank, the Game Master Referee, and DM. With me today is Jess as Moxie11.
Hey guys.
Who is the leader. Games as Wraith.
Hi.
The Face. Hades as Deeps.
Yo.
The Infiltrator. I didn't mean to emphasize traitor. That was that was rude.
Infiltrator?
I mean, no. Never.
Ada as Checkers.
Hello.
The Wrench. And then, last but certainly not least, Giffy as Quinn.
Hello, friends.
All right, with that, we will get on to our news, I think. You'll have to forgive me tonight, folks. I've got a cold I've been fighting off, and I'm dying.
Don't die. Don't
So,
you do it.
if I pause to cough or sneeze, I apologize.
So, it is Suicide Prevention Month. Instead of raising funds, we're raising awareness. We're going to do cool, chill hangouts in the Discord all throughout the month, and a lot of the times we're just kind of chilling in there anyway. But tomorrow night we are doing the Princess Bride movie night in the Movie Night channel on the Discord. So if you're part of our Discord, check that out because it'll be a good time just hanging out with friends because you're not alone. You got buddies.
You got a friend in me. I think that's about all I got.
Yeah.
Speaking of buddies, we have new buddies here on the channel. So I would like to welcome Moxie's right hand. Thanks for returning after all this time. I appreciate you. TK Clyer, I think. I'm going to go with that. Doc Rumbo. Shay Rinky? Maybe. The Salty Cracker 80. And Goblin King 84. If I've mispronounced your names, I'm so sorry. Tune in next month where I'll butcher some more. But welcome to the channel. We appreciate your support.
Indeed. You should just make a game out of purposefully mispronouncing the names that are hard.
I'd stumble over that so much
Or
worse.
stumble over the easy ones but pronounce the hard ones
Perfectly.
properly.
Yeah.
Perfectly.
GF?
Jiff. Dang it.
All right, I guess that means it's my turn. So, this is a dark future. So, while we do ridiculous things quite often, we also have some very mature themes. If anything makes you uncomfortable, please step away and take care of yourself because it is important to us.
Sure.
Indeed it is. And with that, we will get on to last week on Shades of Scarlet.
For
some reason, when you did that, I heard the 90s theme song for X-Men in my head. I know, it's not the same.
No.
Yeah, that one. Okay, so... last week, our team had a big powwow. Jess is too low. Blanket Checkers, good volume. Games is one with the low volume. All right. We'll do what we can. The team has a big powwow and kind of discusses where everybody's at, why they're doing this. And how to move forward, I suppose. Lots of dramatic scenes are had. Some good, I think, bonding. Some genuine bonding occurred. And we just learned that Quinn is pretty much as insane as we think he is.
But not in a bad way.
Innocent.
Everybody is looking for, or looked and found a new place to stay permanently. Kind of close to Watson, as close as they can get. In kind of I guess, outskirts of Night City, I suppose. There is some talk about getting things from Rex, some items, and also Moxie has got a message from Mendez, who has the profiles that she wants, and in exchange for that, he is calling in a favor. That's where we left off. He's asked that the team in general come, because it's going to be a doozy, probably. If I missed anything, I apologize. Let's get into it. I think we're on June 3rd today.
For our podcast listeners, Jess is nodding.
That's a first for the date.
Hey, we're in agreement. I know.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So June 3rd. and I put thirst in my notes. Oh my goodness. We'll see how this goes tonight, folks. I'm so sorry. All right. So, if I recall, you had moved into your apartments, kind of got a little bit settled. Deep's Wraith living together, Quinn taking some sort of warehouse in the kind of industrial area, the tent city.
Industrial.
Huh?
Haywood Industrial.
Not Haywood Industrial. That's too far south. I think Watson, wasn't it? Giffy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was indeed.
Okay. And then Checkers and Cammy and Boxy and Rex. The evening is approaching on the day on June 3rd. And that deep burnt sienna color burns in over the horizon, amplified by the the cloud of inversion smog that has kind of settled over the city. You're kind of on the outskirts of that now, starting to disperse, but still quite heavy. You guys are walking around with respirators over your faces, if you can, or if you are walking, I suppose, while you're getting settled. Moxie just got her phone call. So, what would you like to do now?
I
I
assume
have
we're
no
starting
particular
with
plans until the meeting, so.
Okay. Meeting is this or this evening at about 6 p.m. You guys are walking down the streets in Watson proper, and you cannot help but feel a looming presence.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you are. That's where that's where
Because the
Mendez
place
meets
that
you.
We first met was in It was in New Haywood. It was a burger place just outside of Watson.
That, by my recollection, it was in.
Or not Haywood.
Not.
New
It
Westbrook.
couldn't be in New Haywood. It might have been on the outskirts of New Westbrook.
It was outside of Watson in New Westbrook.
Okay. It's still close enough that you feel a presence on your backs, except for you, Quinn. You're pretty much indifferent. But you're walking down into the. It's kind of like this complex with a few different department stores, or would-be department stores. They were once department stores, but it's got this small canopied street side, or not. It's not street side, but just a burger stand that's set up with a canopy, few high stools in front of a large window on the little trailer. Mendez and McKinley are sitting there in their street garb. Mendez wearing nice blue turtleneck sweater. And slacks. McKinley looking like a street punk. Got the leathers with spikes coming out of it. Chains.
You gonna tell me to leave this time?
No. I asked you to be here. What do you guys have? I have a excellent krill burger if you're looking for something vegetarian.
Sure.
Gonna
Okay.
look over the menu.
Okay. It's a very short list.
Yeah.
Fries,
No.
tater tots, some burgers made with, artificial beef. The vegetarian
About
option.
70% meat.
If you want cheese or not, it's extra.
Seating is outside.
Hey, thank you
correct?
for the sub. Correct. There's only like 3 stools as well. It's not like the best meetup spot for a team. But there are kind of like so this is kind of a little bit lower than street level. You had to walk down some steps to get into this kind of shopping center. And there are a few different planters with, concrete benching.
Gonna go find a seat on a planter.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit next to Wraith.
Okay. Just not ordering. Understood.
Eating requires taking off my smog mask. I'd rather breathe, thanks.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll just go sit down.
Okay. Guys, I'll go sit down. Kinley's got his mask pulled down, chomping down a burger. Mendez is He's got a burger as well. He comes over and sits with you guys. You know, just his respirator. And says, "We're actually lucky to meet here with this weather. It should be relatively quiet. Anyway." He takes out a little handkerchief from his pocket, adjusts his respirator to wipe the corner of his mouth, and he sets it down on the park bench right next to you, Moxie. Making sure he nudges your hand with it.
She'll take it.
Okay. So, as for what what I have in store for you, a favor I have asked or turning in from Moxie. I've asked the rest of you to be here because it is going to be a little bit more delicate than one person can handle on their own.
Just remember, I told him he had to pay you.
Well, we specialize in delicate, so call the right one.
Fair enough.
Checkers is absolutely giving Wraith a look like, what?
I'm just glad I'm wearing a smog.
Yeah, I've got my full mask on, so.
So, the job is, we have a snitch who grew a set of balls. Went into hiding. He was about to provide some testimony that will be very important in a case pursuing T1K. Fortunately, he dipped out last moment, and I'm hoping to get him back before the trial date, before his appearance is needed. That's where I need you.
I'll be nodding.
Where is he?
It's a great question. He's holed up in a old department store called Marcini's. Catches. Marcini's is in the hot zone.
I mean, we've done jobs over there, so.
How hot?
Kind of near the old corporate center.
So we need a suit.
There's teams that work out there without suits, but scabs, that kind of thing. You may not. I don't know. Another catch is he's got a few boys with him.
Define a few.
Roughly about 6 or 7.
Are they valuable for your investigation?
No.
So if they end up 0, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
I just need him.
You got a photo?
I can swipe you some deets. Now, I know it's not the exact safest place to go. Everybody will get reasonable compensation. There's a
reasonable compensation.
about 1,500 ahead.
That'll cover the suit rental if we need suits.
If you need suits, can compensate that. And by compensate, I mean I can take care of it. We have a fund for this kind of thing.
Assume we'll need suits.
Okay.
When exactly is he scheduled to appear?
I need him in my custody. You got about 2 days.
Lawyer can't extend that at all?
Lawyer doesn't know shit, and he's not going to.
All right.
Where was this guy when you lost him?
He was a snitch, Moxie. He was working. I don't know, some green beat cops were watching him. Apartments.
What kind of level of resistance are we looking at with his...
They're Maelstrom.
Is T1K with him?
No. I think that if T1K knew about him, it would not go well.
How do you know T1K doesn't know about him?
I don't. But
So there's a chance he shows up.
there's a chance, I suppose. But I would assume it'd be done. T1K has the resources to take out a guy like this.
We know T1K.
We do. I don't think you met him.
He did.
You did.
Face again.
Kind of a chrome head deal.
You were there when Ray threatened him with a rocket launcher
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, during the pirate mission, yeah.
after the pirate mission, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Which
I-
Jess is reminding, not Moxie, because I don't think she was told that you guys threatened him with a rocket launcher.
I don't think we.
No, I probably just said it was diplomatic.
You were
The
The
bleeding
rocket
out.
launcher that was
at
on
the
your
time.
belt, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh. The collapsible rocket launcher.
Okay.
I'm in.
Let's do this. Smash and grab.
What you've given me is not worth 1,500.
I think it's worth more.
Then this is not what I got originally.
Wait, you're getting paid for this. What are you talking about?
No, they're getting paid for this. I thought this was an exchange for the files.
No, I'm going to pay you too because I understand the compensation isn't exactly even.
Yeah, that was my point.
Yeah, don't talk yourself out of a payday.
I was trying to talk myself into a payday. Thank you.
No, you're all getting compensated.
So wait, let me get this straight. We're going to pick up a bad guy so we can put a worse guy in jail?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yes. Yeah.
Sure, I'm
Potentially.
in. Let's do it.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't imagine a situation where you're not in.
I can.
I don't hurt women and children. Man's got to have some codes.
It's a valid point. Very noble of you.
Except bad women. I'll stab a bad woman just as easily as I'll stab a bad guy. I don't discriminate.
Okay.
It's very coolest of you. Mendez, do you have a closer geologue to where this guy is?
A what?
A closer location. Like within, I don't know, a mile? So I don't have to go traipsing through the entire hot zone?
You can find where Marcini's used to be on old city maps. You can find something, but I can shoot you over deets if you need it.
Thank you. With the photo and a name.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we probably need a picture of this guy so we don't, accidentally shoot the wrong guy.
You're not shooting this guy.
Yeah,
That's the
I
point.
can't shoot this one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're
We need a
not, but
picture
that's
of him
why.
so we know not to shoot him.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're very discreet.
And you said something about 1,500 a head?
Yeah.
No,
Does
he's
that
gonna
mean we
pay
got to
us
bring heads back to you?
No, he's gonna pay us 1,500 each.
Oh, that's less messy.
But less pay.
Well, there's
But
7 of
it
us.
doesn't matter.
Maybe we can have an old school showdown.
I typically find the Maelstrom doesn't cooperate.
Fair.
It's with my text. It's comically huge.
I thought it was just so that I could do the stream without my glasses if I wanted to.
100%. That's exactly why.
So, I just want to make sure here. But let's say I go purchase some non-lethal rounds. Is that allowed? Or is he
Why
to not be
wouldn't it be?
touched at all?
You're gonna have to take him down some way. I don't know if he'll come willingly.
He won't. Otherwise, he wouldn't have run.
Sure, the boy can still testify if he's got a bullet in his leg. No problem.
As long as he's not bleeding out, correct.
Does this guy have any cyberware that you know of?
Oh yeah.
Do you know what?
Yeah, he's got a few vision enhancements for sure. Probably Kolesnikov or I said the wrong thing. I think or Sandy, some sort of speedwear.
But if we EMP him, he's not going to get zeroed because he has a pacemaker or some shit. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. No, you'll be fine.
I was just thinking, wondering if he could resist, like, sleep gas.
He might have some sort of filter.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I can convince him to come back, but the people he's with, I think, are going to be a bigger problem.
That's for you to figure out.
Don't worry, I got handcuffs and ropes so we can string him up proper.
have a feeling he's gonna be real heavy though.
Yeah. You can drag him
Act
behind us.
like Maelstrom's
Not
on
a
the
small
front.
guy. Some information that might be useful. He has an input that stays in the Calderia Heights complex in Watson.
What's your name?
Sunny. His name is Void.
Just glad it didn't turn out to be Tank.
Quick question. Void as in VOID?
Correct.
Okay. Because the way you sounded, it sounded a lot like Void.
Void. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
I
heard
was,
Void
just
too.
wanted to make sure.
It's not Void. Void's in jail.
That's what I thought.
Do you guys have any other questions?
Ah,
I think I'm good.
Mendez, when can you get us the suits?
Probably take me. I could probably get them to you tomorrow morning.
Okay.
I appreciate you helping me out on this. Important to know that my involvement.
you're not here.
That's correct.
Don't worry, discretion is our middle name.
Yeah, we just happen to be attacking that building anyway, so works out.
That's perfect. Well, then you all have a wonderful evening. I will see you later.
Okay.
Stay frosty.
You too.
You too.
Steps up.
Bye.
I'm gonna go over to McKinley.
Yeah, he's sitting at the stand still, drinking a beer.
I'm not supposed to talk about it yet, but I got a show coming up on Sunday. You should check it out. It's at the Slammer.
He says, "Oh no, shit! Right on."
I've got like 3 or 4 pop-up shows coming up, and I'll make sure to keep you in the loop.
Where is it?
This one's at the Slammer.
Oh, Slammer. That's right. You just said that. Oh, yeah, sure. I'll be there.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, back at you, buddy. He pats you a little too hard on the shoulder. He's actually quite a muscular guy for being so thick. Well, I guess that makes sense, but you know what I mean.
Can I just do a quick perception check just to see if anyone's watching these two as they leave, or
Who? Mendez and McKinley?
yeah, if anyone's watching Mendez and McKinley?
Sure. Go ahead and roll. Let's give you a -2 for the inversion smog.
There's a guy.
Well, that would be
Lower
then
right eye.
13.
13? Nope.
Yeah.
Little hard to make out the windows through the glare of smog looming right over your guys' heads. But after a quick scan through different stores and streets. It's fairly secluded. You don't see anybody in particular. There's people, but they seem to be going about their business.
Both ways.
I'm gonna leave nonchalantly.
As a giant group of people.
Hands in my pocket, whistling.
Okay.
Anybody know where a roller derby store is?
I'm gonna get some tater tots on my way out.
Okay.
I'm gonna get some non-lethal rounds.
I'm gonna open my agent and look for roller derby stores near me.
Sure. There's probably one, not too far.
Yeah,
where you
there's
are.
probably one not too far from where we're at.
We should go there. I want to go there. Where
Okay.
are we exactly? We're in Watson. How did we get here?
Yeah, on the outskirts.
We taxi.
Oh, we drove and then we walked a couple of blocks. To be discreet.
Would imagine you drove. Yeah.
Can we stop by that shop?
Sure.
When you're done shopping, I think we should all meet up and talk about what we're doing, Suzanne.
Yeah, we'll go into plan making.
Yeah.
What are you picking up?
I just want some non-lethal rounds for let's see here, 12 millimeter.
Okay. You could probably there's honestly probably a vendor you could pick them up at,
Oh, if
depending
there's
on
a
the
vendor.
cost. Yeah.
Then yeah. Big deal. I just knew that. I just know that that would be where I would find it for sure.
Yeah.
So,
I think
Yeah,
we're-
on your way to the store, you find an ammo vendor from Budget Arms.
nice.
Give me a second. I'm looking for it. I'm in the wrong chapter.
You want some beanbags?
Nah, I'm good. But if there's a Faisal vending machine around here, let me know.
There's a what?
Faisal. They sell a new gun that I'm really interested in checking out.
One day, a peacock of shotguns will be behind your back, and I can't wait for that. That's not the thing you're talking about, but
Uh-huh.
that's still my hope.
Like Casey Jones with his golf bag. I have to choose which shotgun that I.
They the same price as the standard.
Well,
I think they are.
problem is... Oh, rubber ammunition. Here we
It's
go.
rubber ammunition.
It's 10 eddies for 10, so...
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna get one clip
One clip.
or 10.
You gotta buy them in boxes of 10.
Yeah, 10. I'm meaning 10. So I'll
Oh, okay. So you get 10 for 10.
Yep. Got it. And paid for.
Okay.
I'm done.
Alright. Head back to the house. Are we meeting? I send in group. Are we still together? I don't know.
Well,
I don't assume
Probably.
you guys are... Yeah, separate. You guys took the same car, I would imagine.
And Moxie took her bike because
Oh.
we won't all fit in the car.
yeah, we
That's
don't all
true.
fit
I
in the
assume
car.
someone joined me on the bike.
In group chat, I'm gonna send like, hey, let's just meet at our house.
Moxie sends a thumbs up.
Okay.
I assume I'm driving the car, so. Alright. So back to your place then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Never needed rubber bullets.
Good to have, even if you don't use them for this.
I'll load up my spare clips.
Just don't accidentally rail that clip when you didn't mean to. We're in like a serious firefight. Accident.
Shit.
Damn it. Once we're at the house, I'm gonna turn the TV on again loud.
Okay.
Put out the
Portuguese
same.
ads.
Yeah,
Portuguese?
yeah. The QVC
Posture
Portuguese channel. Thank you, Posture. And thank you,
Hydrate.
Hydrate. And I'm gonna put out the same bowl of chips because we don't have 2 bags of chips, so they're a little stale.
We just keep our chips in a bowl.
Yeah.
Gross. Okay.
Mox is gonna eat her tater tots, but all
I
right.
imagine
so
you on your motorcycle.
no, they were in the bag in the motorcycle until she got home. So slight problem with it being 2 days.
Okay.
Wraith show and discussion with his sisters tomorrow,
Yeah.
meaning we really only have 1 day to do this. So it'll be
Yeah.
the day after.
Which is just good planning.
Mendez said the suits tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so then tomorrow early after we get the suits, we can recon the building.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Here's the thing. If we get caught, we're gonna get in a firefight, more than likely.
Yeah.
I mean, going into the hot zone, chances are you're gonna get in a fight anyway. I don't want anyone to get injured before his show.
That's fair. I was thinking more along the lines of just drive by. But if you want to wait, we can wait.
Are the roads any good in the hot zone?
Some of them aren't the worst.
I mean, you can usually navigate, but, I guess it's something we need to look up and see where this place is.
They're not well maintained.
No. And without the van, it's harder. But, Okay, well, I'm gonna look up a map then. So I'm gonna use my agent to look up an old map to see if we can find this place.
Okay. Yeah, you can kind of get a vague idea of what the corporate center used to look like.
Okay.
Kind of track it down on the map. It's not too close to the Arasaka Tower, fortunately, but
Okay.
close enough to warrant alarm.
And do I know anything about how the area is currently?
I wouldn't say so. A lot of the old corporate center is under reconstruction from a bunch of different industrial teams, likely hired by different corporations to renovate that area again.
Okay.
They probably have really good security and really good environmental suits. So
All right. So what are we thinking as far as like knowing as little as we do?
That's what I'm saying. I think it's just got to be a smash and grab. You got to get in there, find that place, hit it fast and hard, and then take them and get out.
How do we feel about EMPs, being that we know we're up against Maelstrom?
I think that's a wonderful idea.
The question is if Rex can get them in time. Yeah, I don't have any right now. So I'll message him and ask for some.
Yeah, I think that's a good place to start.
Okay.
I'll
I
say we,
usually get 2. Do you guys want more?
Let's see if we can get 5.
I was thinking 4, but yeah.
5 or 5. Right.
Okay.
Does anyone disagree with this being a quick operation?
I think we should stake out the building for a little while at least to see who's coming and going and see if they're guards. Maybe we could soften the target a little bit with rifles and before we go in. The more people we can take out before we get in there, the easier it'll be once we get in there.
Well, how many of us use rifles?
I got a sniper rifle.
Assault rifle?
Shotgun.
Well, then I'll soften the target with my sniper rifle, and we can go in.
Shoulder arms for the rifles.
Yeah, I could use the long rifle too. But I don't.
Well, if as Moxie says, we can't get close and we can't do too much beforehand, it's going to have to be a sort of we show up and make the decision right there.
Right, but we should go into it with an overall plan.
Yeah. I'm saying we should have more than one.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We could also go directly after the concert instead of going out and carrying on like we have a tendency to do. Go do some recon the night before.
I mean, don't you have something you need to do after the concert?
Well, yeah, but that can't take all night, I'm sure.
Okay.
You're right, I'm sure talking to a long-lost relative that you haven't spoken to in 30 years is a matter of a 5-minute conversation.
I'm a little terrified about the whole thing, so I'm choosing to believe it'll go well. We'll have a quick conversation, agree to meet for coffee another day, and call it
If
a
it
day.
goes well, it shouldn't be a quick conversation.
And if it goes poorly, it'll be a very quick conversation.
That's true.
So I'll message Rex about the EMPs. We can spend tomorrow, or spend some time tomorrow, like getting our shit together, and then see what happens after the concert. Is that what we're thinking?
I think that's a good play. I have one other concern.
Just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when the Nomads lent us these vehicles, they said that we have to bring them back in mint.
Mhm.
So I'm a little worried about that in this circumstance. I don't have a solution. I'm just expressing feelings.
And Quinn, I don't disagree with softening them up on the outside before storming, but if you soften them up on the outside, that means they're going to dig in on the inside.
Or try
man.
to run.
Yeah, they're gonna dig in as soon as we hit the door anyway.
Overwatch isn't the worst idea, because if this guy's on the run, somebody, making sure he don't get away is probably a good plan.
Yeah. I think
Can
a
I look in my library search at all? Photos of the interior of this store in some sort of historical, the corporate before the bomb.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a library search.
Don't forget your +2 for your murder board.
+2 from agent, +2 for my murder. That really threw off my counting.
I'm sorry, I
No,
apologize.
you're good. 21.
21. That's pretty good. Yeah. Marcini's. You find kind of an older garden page that talks about a lot of historical places in Night City. One of them is Marcini's. Has a picture of really, really, really high class. Basically, a really upscale mall. Multi-tiered, which is something checkers would have been able to find out as well from the map. It looked like it was a pretty tall building at one point. Yeah, it was really known for its extensive lingerie collection. One of the stores within had that, but basically anybody with status in Night City would shop at Marcini's. It was a symbol.
So it's multi-floor, 2 floors at least.
Oh, more than that, yeah.
In comparison to the Star Mall, how big is it?
Star Mall is giant.
I was just
And
checking.
it's also a newer structure.
So this isn't a mega structure, but it is a big mall.
Yeah.
So Marcini's isn't like a store, it is a mall.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one
Just
store.
So that I understand.
Well, picture an IKEA.
So
Or do you
Okay.
have IKEA over there?
We
Actually,
do.
I don't
Yes,
know.
we do.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
do they have cars in England?
Yeah.
Okay, that's large. Does it have any mention of a underground or linked parking structure?
There is an underground parking. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, according to my research, Marcini's is actually a rather large fucking building. Multiple floors. Supposedly it had an underground garage.
If it's not collapsed.
If it's not collapsed. But if it's multiple floors with multiple sections, they could be anywhere in there.
Yeah.
We might have to start this directly after the concert.
My concern was bringing a vehicle in there and leaving it while we searched, because if the scavs see it, they're going to find it and take it.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't want to lose a person solely on watch the call duty.
Okay,
I think-
so it's
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just thinking it's not too far from air soccer, right?
Yeah, the old
Yeah,
Arizona
the
Tower.
Arasaka
Yeah.
Tower.
Okay. from the Arasaka building, and they're like that whole area has teams of renovators coming in and out all the time. Now their security is really good, so we couldn't get past them, but we could possibly pose as them to do some recon. Just a thought. I mean, it does not solve the car problem. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, I
No,
just
it's
have
okay.
a really bad idea.
My plan is there's like 6 of them, there's 6 of us. We go in, we take out who we don't need to take out, 1 per person, don't kill the gonk we need to bring back, and bring him back.
Yeah.
I'm expecting maybe there's T1K's faction might send in some people, he might show up himself. But either way, my plan is go in, find this guy, we each take someone down, grab who we need to, and go. Very simple.
I like
Okay.
simple.
That's our plan. What
It
if
doesn't solve the vehicle problem unless the underground isn't completely collapsed.
maybe? I was thinking, what if somebody was not going on the mission? We could pay them a little bit of money to drop us off and pick us up.
Who are you thinking?
You want
Rex.
to sweet ask him?
Yeah, I'll ask Rex. I'm sure he'll do it for me. But we need a big enough vehicle. And I was thinking, remember those vans that 8-Ball was using?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he retook his warehouse by now. But we could probably steal one of those vans.
I'm sure I know this, GM. How many people could the SUV fit?
Probably like 6.
We could probably all pack into Rex's SUV. It'll be a
Sure,
little cramped.
but the asset
Yeah, 6
that we are
comfortably.
retrieving is going to be a
That won't be a
problem
problem.
for space.
Mm-mm. No, it won't.
I
Put this
hope
time to the roof.
Rex would kill me if his car gets scratched.
Yes.
We'll carefully time to the roof.
That is also a problem. You are going to be asking him to possibly bring his car into the hot zone.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, maybe your van idea is actually a little more palatable.
I told you it was a bad plan, but a box
Well-
van with the shutter door on the back would be a great thing to have.
I'm just. Why does
We'll
it
just
need
rent
to
a
be
moving
8-Balls?
Okay, first of all, I hate 8-Ball. That's the big one. But B, we know where it is. So,
We don't, only if it's still there.
but yeah, assuming that it's still there
Yes,
and we
move.
could steal it. Yeah.
Why don't we
Like
just
today.
like rent a moving truck?
So
But one of the small
expensive.
ones.
Right. I'm gonna look up the closest U-Haul to me.
U-Haul with
Do they have
out
U-Haul
of-
in the States?
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Not in England, though.
Not in England, yeah.
No. Too far. Okay, so you're looking for a truck rental place. Sure. Yeah, you can find a truck rental.
It's gonna eat into our budget. Our operating
How-
budget is the only
How
problem.
much is it?
Yeah, you're looking at probably a $2,000 deposit, as well as maybe. I'm trying to think of something to balance with the prices of vehicles. Yeah, probably
you have to
like
have a valid driver's license, because I don't know if any of us do.
probably 1,000
I do.
1,000 a day.
It would cost us $3,000 for one day, which is 2 of our entire incomes. Do you think this falls under the operating budget that Mendez was talking about? Maybe we can get a SWAT vehicle from him.
Oh, definitely not, because he's not supposed to be involved, remember? So any sort of police asset isn't going to be...
A nondescript riot vehicle.
She's gonna text Mendez. She gives you this look of like, actually, hang on. She's gonna text Mendez. I don't suppose you happen to have a van in the impound lot, the NCPD impound lot that could potentially go MIA for a day.
There's this one from this where all these clowns died.
No, I don't have anything like that, no. But here's the deets, by the way.
Cheers. The map he sends her looks exactly like the map Checkers found.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
He probably just Googled it from there. Or whatever. But the picture of the Maelstromer, Void.
Which she sends to the group text.
Okay. He is a rather creepy looking guy with these large kind of insectoid-like cyber eyes that are entirely black, that take up a good orange-sized portion of his face. His skin is certainly covered in some sort of nano weave. He looks like he was made of chrome. At least his skeleton. His skin is bulging in that tight, stretched way that indicate he's got a lot underneath. He's entirely shirtless, and he has this kind of mural painted of this dark, starry night from the base of his neck all the way down towards his abs and down the lengths of his arms. He is hanging out with a girl who is much thinner than him. She looked like she might have been attractive when she was younger, but now she's approaching her, later years in life. Just looks a little tired. He's got her in his arm. She's got some sort of tech hair that's buzzed on one side, drapes over the side of her face on the other. Wearing a biker jacket, a very loose-fitting tank top, covered in tattoos as well. She's also chromed in like two cybernetic arms that have this kind of interesting clear coating that lets you see all the mechanics underneath. Obviously sporting some sort of concealed weapon inside of them.
Concealed.
So that's him.
Monster with clear skin.
Says his name's Void. Gives you the address of Marcini's. He also says, "Many's with are no slouches, Boxy. This is a dangerous job."
I'm aware.
Just making sure. They're sporting some heavy gear that they boosted off of an NCPD van. Took out a SWAT team.
You didn't mention this earlier because...
You didn't ask. I was trying to get there.
I would think anti-Borg weapons would be a thing you'd mention.
No, not
I asked you
not
how
max
dangerous
tack.
the
Not
gangers were. Mentioning that they stole SWAT uniform, like SWAT gear, is kind of up there in how dangerous they are.
we're talking heavy ballistic vests. And some good weaponry, firearms. We're not talking an anti-Borg unit. We're not max tack. We don't have that kind of funding.
Looking at heavy jack of Metal Gear.
Heavy jack. Heavy
Kind of
ballistic
weapons.
vest.
Grenade launchers, rocket launchers, assault rifle, sniper rifle. Where am I?
Perhaps a... give me a sec. Let me look.
Don't check the manifest of missing shit.
Pretty much. You hear him typing on a computer.
Moxie's relaying this information to you guys as it gets texted to her.
I guess at least it's not railguns.
Give me a moment. I haven't found any weapons they have yet.
Some very heavy pistols. Armalite 44s. Militech dragons. Yeah, and looks like they've got a rocket launcher.
Alright, it's not a big deal.
I'm sure this is a dumb question given that, but since I didn't ask before, I would feel remiss not asking now. Did they take any rockets to go with that rocket launcher?
There were rockets in the van, yes.
What kind of rockets?
Just anti-personnel.
How many?
Typical. Maybe 6 of them.
Fuck.
Whole case.
Moxie swears out loud.
Doesn't sound good.
For just as clarification, Military Dragon is a assault rifle, correct?
That's right.
Yeah. A
It's one
very
of the
nice
better
one.
ones.
That's what I thought. Okay. I recalled. I thought Hades had one. Oh.
Yep.
They also have a sniper rifle.
You don't know if one of those gangers happens to be a sniper.
I don't know the profiles of his men, no. But the girl might be a good person to contact. I can give you her deets.
Yeah, sure.
And he swipes you over Sonny's.
For no, taking out a small gang of Maelstrom alone is a dangerous mission. A SWAT team kitted out Maelstrom gang
In the hot
probably
zone.
should have costed you more. With six rockets.
And one that we're not supposed to kill, which is an even bigger problem.
Do the job and maybe you get a bonus.
You
What happened to the van they
say
took?
very quietly.
I would assume it's still in their possession.
Problem solved?
If I have any other questions, I'll let you know. Get me deets on the go when you can.
Yeah, he's already sent you the deets on the girl. It's not much. It's just her name, where she lives.
An actual address at Caldera Heights, not I have.
Yeah,
to
just
landlord.
it
Okay.
tells you her house number,
Cool.
her apartment number.
Do we, I guess I should have asked him, do we know for sure that they're not holding him hostage just so he can't show up for the court date?
Why wouldn't they just kill him?
Good point.
I mean, I can ask, but why wouldn't they just kill him?
Well, why would he be alive unless they don't know it's him? I guess would be the only reason.
Or if they're just holding them until T1K can show up and do it himself because it's a personal gig.
Either he took it personally, or he got some friends who aren't loyal to T1K to hide him.
Or they don't know.
Yeah, or they don't know.
Or they're trying to get information out of him.
I mean,
Awesome.
it kind of doesn't really matter. We just got to get him, right?
It's true. Remember our plan about calling in a cyber psycho that we had not that long ago?
I thought it cost like 10K though.
I know.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of cash anymore. Okay, so on one hand, hopefully they have a van, which means we don't necessarily need to take a vehicle in. We just need to get in.
Yeah.
Okay.
In bad news, they have a rocket launcher with 6 rockets and a sniper rifle. So assume there's a sniper on the roof. But we have our own sniper who could possibly take out their sniper. That makes me feel a bit better. Unless it's the guy that we can't kill, in which case, fuck.
Yeah.
And our approach is going to have to be quiet because the rockets would be a problem for an approach.
Yeah. Those rockets go off, we can start expecting the building to collapse.
Okay.
As in, like, they could take out a load-bearing wall.
Yeah, I doubt any of them are architects.
I don't, yeah, I'm pretty sure as long as they're not in the radius of the rocket, they're not going to care about blowing it up. We're going to care.
Yeah.
So everybody feeling pretty good about this now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
So we have to stealth there. Stealthily find them. Do we want to try to talk to them first? Or do we want to just take them out?
I say take them.
If we talk to them, we lose the element of surprise. And
Plus, talk is boring.
I'm pretty good at convincing people of things occasionally. I don't
Yeah.
have the best track record with Maelstrom.
I don't want anyone to survive because I don't want to be on email.
That is a very good point.
Got enough enemies as it is.
So we can just pretend we're scavs going in, take them out, kidnap our guy. Ideally use their van, get out.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a perfect plan.
Okay.
It's not really a plan, but it's a structure.
That is what I call a plan.
I know.
So, my only question is the suits. Are we thinking we wear them? Are we thinking we take them with us? What?
We need to know how hot it is. Either way, we're gonna take the suits because we might need them. But whether or
might
not
not
we
need
wear them
them.
is how hot it is.
Yeah, and if the building's exposed. Inside might be okay. Outside might not be.
Okay. They're going to make stealth a little bit harder unless they think we're one of the renovation teams or something along those lines. But I can be ready to pack them around.
Checkers, how difficult would it be for you to make a few camo top net things that we could hide underneath that would mask us in the terrain of rubble?
I mean, it's not. You're talking about just like a piece of fabric to throw over to the top of us?
You know when, like, soldiers hide amongst the terrain with stuff
Yeah.
on top of them so they blend in? That's what I'm looking for.
Like a group ghillie suit.
I mean, it's not
Yeah.
really
few.
my specialty. Pretty sure we could buy something like that, but I could try to put something together.
You know, with the fog, I'm less worried about us blending in. It's our thermals that's more of a problem.
I think the fog is ending soon.
I haven't checked the weather report.
We checked the weather report.
We got about. I think it started on the 1st. We got another 2 days. Well, another day.
So it'll end Sunday night,
Yep.
which is the concert. So if we do this after the concert, we don't have this one.
So
And I think. Sorry, go ahead.
you specifically, Ray, are thinking some kind of like thermal reflective thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we can find something, and if I have to modify it a little, I could probably do that. It's a tight timeline, but
We're also assuming that they can monitor all areas of the building at all times.
Yeah, when we get in
We get
there,
some log.
we're gonna have to
structure.
check for cameras and things.
Well,
If you
mean,
think they're still operational.
that's
Well,
what I was
that's-
just gonna say. They've been irradiated for years. They're
Well, and it's not like
electronics are
Maelstrom usually
old as
worries
shit
about
now.
Alexei.
Possible. Not saying it's not. They probably had top-notch surveillance shit in there.
In the pictures that I looked at, is there a side of the building that has, I don't know, less windows, or
No.
a side that's attached to another building?
Nope. It's independent.
It's its own standalone structure.
Yeah.
Is Cammy with us?
The
talking?
warehouse side doesn't have less windows, like 20% less.
It doesn't appear so.
Are we gonna bring Cammy in on this?
I'm right here. I would
Yeah.
assume so. Sorry, she's been quiet.
No, it's all. I just wanted to make sure.
But you guys can look for networks when we get in there, yeah? Just in case.
Right.
Turrets and things.
The question is do we want to stay as a group or do we want to split up into 2 teams?
No, we want to stay as a group.
Yeah, I hate splitting up, but we
If
do
we
work
split
really
up-
well in 2 teams.
We can't go farther than like a few meters from one another.
Because if we stay in a group, then the grenade, the rocket will kill us all at once.
We can spread out, but I'd rather we don't. I don't want to have to wait. I don't want someone to have to wait and be under fire by 6 Maelstrom members for 5 minutes while the rest of the team tries to get to them.
It's a valid point.
But I'm
Well, good
okay
team.
staying like 10, 12 meters apart from each other, where you're only like a few seconds away.
2 teams leapfrogging each other.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea.
that makes sense to me.
We're gonna need something with significant firepower to make it through their armor.
I will pull out my guns and my Militech Dragon.
You're gonna need like uranium shells in all of these.
We could get some more armor. We're gonna need armor piercing. Is what we're gonna need. Everybody got that?
No.
I've got armor piercing, but my pistols don't do as much as your assault rifle. And your assault rifle can only hit one person at a time.
I've got armor piercing in my sniper rifle.
I will hand you my Sternmeyer.
Moxie just kind of looks at it and then looks at you. She takes it. She'll take it after a moment. What is this for?
You said you needed something that has stopping power.
Mm-hmm. This does a little more
This
damage
will put a
than
much bigger hole
my
in things.
pistols. A little bit. If you can take their armor out, mine will do just fine. It's taking it down those first few levels.
Problem is I'm kind of a rookie with rifles.
Then you need this way more than I do, and she hands you your pistol back.
I have this. The beautiful looking Militech Perseus.
Okay, so armor piercing, and I'll see if we can get some EMPs from Rex.
Yeah, that's gonna be a must, probably for bringing our target down.
Don't forget, an EMP is not a guarantee.
No,
Well,
it's
I
not.
know.
Okay. Put my rubber bullets in the Sternmeyer.
Sorry, did you just say that out loud?
I was literally, while you guys are talking now, putting it in.
I think he's telling me.
Okay, so you did take the Sternmeyer back?
Yeah, because you
Okay.
didn't seem to want it.
No, she'd rather use her own. Just habit.
I think I'm gonna stick to melee.
I figured I'd switch between the two.
As much as I'd love to be in close combat with somebody who is a hairbreadth away from being a cyber psycho.
We can't plan the attack because we don't know if they're going to be split up or hold up together.
Okay.
I assume hold up together, but depending on how they fight will change how we fight. EMPs are a good idea. Armor piercing, yes.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Do we have regular grenades?
No, I've got incendiary and sleep
Okay.
and gas and what's the other one? Tear gas.
We got smoke and flares.
I could get some regulars too. Probably.
Get some regulars.
Okay. There are so not enough ammo slots for my grenades.
I'll have to put them in the gear section.
I already do.
Oh.
You gave me my K-Tech grenade back, right?
Yeah.
Maybe some of the door knockers.
I don't think, from what I know about Maelstrom, they're not going to run and hide behind something. They're
No.
going to come after us.
I mean, to use to take down an exterior wall to make an exit if we need one.
It's not a terrible thing to have just in case.
I'll leave that up to you guys.
Well, it'll depend on what Rex can get his hands on. It's not like we're giving him a whole lot of time.
Right.
And let's not forget that his main base of operations was taken out. So it's even more difficult for him.
Yeah.
So Ray's gonna ask Rex if he will drop us off near the zone. We're going to stealth up to the building, possibly with ghillie suits if checkers can make them. Get inside, and what was the term you used?
Smash and grab.
Leapfrog?
Leapfrog.
Our
Yeah.
way through this mall, looking for Maelstrom. Scan for cameras first, leapfrog through the mall. And then ambush.
Yeah. And then get out as quickly as possible.
Do we want... I mean, that's only if you want to leave other people alive. If we're going to kill them all, I don't think rushing is going to be an issue. Do we want to dedicate one person to securing a rocket launcher and one person to securing our target? Or at least drawing them away? So that we don't care about collateral damage with the others?
Not a bad idea. Also, finding out if they have the van on our way in might be a good plan.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, I think we got this worked out.
Most of the planning really hinges on what we can get a hold of.
Yeah. I'll secure the asset.
You're going to need to clarify for me which asset you mean.
The package, the thing we need to get.
Okay.
I'll lead him away. And
Knowing you,
neutralize
it
him.
could have been the rocket launcher. I'm just saying.
I get that, yeah. I assume Quinn's got the rocket launcher unlocked. Seems like the kind of guy who's good with the rocket launcher.
Oh, I haven't yet, but I'd love to play with one.
It's all the confidence I need.
Hey, if you're going after the bad guy, you might need these. I had him a pair of handcuffs.
Thanks.
So right now, you're going to talk to Rex about a vehicle. 2 points to Ray.
Yeah.
Checkers, you're going to text him about gear.
Mm-hmm.
And then looking into making cover for us. Deeps and Cammy, I assume you guys are going to do whatever planning it is that you do to go into an architecture.
Not much we can do till we see it.
But you normally have your programs set, right?
Oh yeah, but
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna just keep my default loadout because I have no idea what I'm getting into.
Okay.
Sure.
Whoosh.
Yeah, part of it is like whoosh, and part of it's just like, but it takes you an hour. I know this because we've discussed it takes you an hour to change.
Well, yeah, but
Okay,
They're
we
installed
don't have
right
to
now.
storm it depending on when we go. So if there's nothing else, I think we figure out where we're at, go to sleep, and if we need to change things tomorrow, we'll talk more tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
And we're gonna get ready to rock some people's faces off
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
have to practice.
I'm going to send a message to Rex.
okay.
Hey, buddy, I was wondering if I could get a ride.
Sorry, what?
Me and the team need a ride day after tomorrow. you could just drop us off, that'd be great.
Where?
I'd send him the address, but not any other information.
Okay.
That is so right.
I can get him to agree before he realizes what a bad plan it is.
Yeah. You wait a minute. He texts you a question mark back.
Yeah, what's up?
The fuck are you going there for?
Oh, we have a thing we gotta take care of. But I think we're supposed to be discreet about it, so...
Oh,
Didn't Mendez say? Oh, never mind.
you want me to take my...
I'm about to get an
my
earful when I
vehicle-
get back to the apartment.
You want me to take my nice car into the fucking hot zone?
Yeah. Moxie thought it wouldn't be a problem,
Oh.
so...
Snake.
Now I know you're full of shit.
We just need dropped off. You don't
The
gotta
fuck?
stay or nothing.
What are
I'll
you
pay for
paying
gas.
me? You're paying me more than gas, bitch.
200.
5.
200's already twice what I'd pay a cab if I were allowed to pay a cab.
There's no fucking cab in Night City that would take you in there.
I'll do it for 350.
350.
I told you 5. And that's cutting you deal. You can roll your trading.
Okay. Not a good deal. Oh, buddy. Alright. I'm gonna spend 2 luck on this, please.
Okay.
It's a little early in the session to be spending luck, but... I'm glad I did. I got a 16.
I got a 23.
He's much better at trading than I am.
He is a fixer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's trading. Okay.
Yeah. So we can't talk it down to like 470.
470. Because I like you. Sort of.
I'll do 500 because I feel bad about lying and saying that Moxie said you'd be okay with it. That's my final offer, 500.
Deal, I guess. Although we should have some fucking words about why the fuck you're doing this.
Oh. Okay. You want to come over to the house, I can explain it to you.
You know
We're doing
what?
Opposite
It's
tonight.
none of my fucking business. I take it
Alright.
back. I don't give a shit. I'll take you there. But I'm not staying. I'm out.
Yeah, no, we think we probably can figure out how to get back.
You fucking... Alright.
You know, in hindsight, Checkers probably should have asked for her shit first.
No, this way I can surprise it.
I like that he has to completely consider exactly what's going down.
Yeah, because now that he has this information, he's gonna get like, hey, can we get like 5 EMPs? Something?
Yeah.
Oh no! In
Armor
complete
piercing right now.
contrast to Wraith's attempt, there'll be Checker's text will be like, "Hey Rex, if you can, I know it's short notice, but we need a few things for tomorrow afternoon. So whatever you can get is fine." And I'll send him a list.
And what is the list? I need to know the list.
I know. 4 EMPs. I need armor piercing for my assault rifle.
And what caliber is that?
7.36 times 3.9.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means, but whatever.
The bullet?
What?
It's the bullet?
Yeah, I know, but I don't know what that... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. 3 basic grenades, 2 door knockers, and then out of character, I need to ask the GM a question before I do the last one.
Okay. What's the question?
The camouflage, the camo nets, is that something I could find at like a military surplus store?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
I think
Would
that
they
what
have...
I think that what Jess is suggesting is you use your fabricate tech ability to make something.
Okay.
But you could do something with camo nets and use that ability to dress it up for an urban setting, because that's what you'll need. A regular ghillie suit. And
Thank you for the posture check and the hydrate.
I'm looking stuff up.
Okay, so I will just go ahead and make them. So that is my list. No
Okay.
camo ghillie suits or anything like that.
Well,
And you
I mean, yeah, the camo nets are probably something you need to pick up. And
Okay.
Spray paint. But
But that's, I mean,
But
could
that's
I
something
get
you-
that easily by myself?
yes, you could.
Then, yeah, I'm not going to ask Rex for that.
can you 3D print stuff?
Yes.
Can you 3D print some armor piercing rounds?
This would be the worst rounds ever.
You could print
don't
replicas
think so.
of what they look like.
Besides, I'm populating Cammy and I's apartment with little tiny animals.
I love that so much.
Me too. Cammy likes goblins.
Okay.
What?
That sounds right.
Would have never guessed.
Okay. So how many EMP grenades?
4.
Starting you up a bill here. I'll give the invoice to you.
Thank you.
EMP, what else? Door knocker?
2
How
door
many?
knockers,
2 door knockers. How many EMP? 4?
Yeah.
4 EMPs,
Sure.
2 door knockers,
Uh-huh.
3 basics.
3
And then
basic grenades?
Yeah, basic grenades. And then armor piercing rounds.
what was it? 762 by 39?
Yeah.
763 by 39.
I think that's a typo.
Okay. Well, I just wrote down what was on my character sheet, so.
Yeah.
Rex is getting so much side information
how-
about the job already.
How many rounds? Or how many
Um,
boxes? They come in 10.
And that's 1 clip.
Depends on your gun.
Depends
I
on your
believe
weapon.
an assault rifle clip is 25.
Generally.
Okay. 5 boxes.
5 boxes. Okay. And you want armor piercing.
Yes.
Anybody else need anything from Rex? Let's get the shopping done.
I have my katana already, right?
Hmm.
I believe that's true, yeah.
You got it last
I'm
episode.
good then.
Can I have 10, 11? Can I have a box of 11 mil armor piercing, please?
Just 1 box?
Yep.
Okay.
And I would like an extended clip. Does that double the amount of bullets? Weapon?
No, it doesn't
Remember.
double.
No, I want to say it's like 1.5.
I think it depends on what. Yeah, extended clip for a very heavy pistol,
Assault rifle.
assault rifle. Extended is 35.
Okay, so I need 40 or 4 boxes. of 7.62 by 39.
I need to get you the drum attachment.
Dude, seriously, that drum thing is pretty neat.
Assuming that gun can take a drum.
And did you say 5 boxes? I'm sorry.
4.
4. Okay.
Can I have one more thing?
Sure.
Can I have a pistol sniper silencer?
Suppressor.
No, the silencer from Toggles. It's 100 EB.
You broke my brain. This doesn't make sense. What's a silencer?
It's more than just a suppressor. Silencer. So to hear a shot from a weapon equipped with a silencer requires a perception check against a DV.
Is this a
determined by
new
the DM.
gear item?
From
It's a
Toggles,
Toggles
yeah.
Temple DLC gear item. Yes.
Oh. Okay.
So you
One
set a
of the-
DV and determine based on the weapon size and the distance between the listener and shooter, and any ambient noise. I love that they added silencers do not stop anyone from noticing the damage from a bullet's impact, only the shot.
It's just weird because silencer is an incorrect term.
Not
So
a
it's
real
weird to
thing.
hear them put it into the game. Anyway. I'll have to look for all of this stuff, but I will find it. Give me some time, you guys vamp a little bit.
I need a grappling undermount for my
Honestly, I
katana.
looked at that, but it only applies to like shoulder arm weapons, and I was like, damn it.
For your
The silencer, by
katana?
the way, is
Yes, for his katana.
page 14 in the DLC if you're looking for it.
You can just pick up the door crackers, by the way. You don't need him for them.
I don't need Rex for that.
No. They're 50 apiece, so 100. And for the camo net, 10 eddies. For
Total
each
or
of
each?
for each of you.
Okay, so there's 6 of us, right? That are going in?
Yeah.
Yes.
So minus 60.
No, Toggles added a whole bunch of really neat stuff.
I'll
Yeah,
have
it
to
did.
look.
But
You
no,
don't
I
have to
could
ask
get
Rex for an escape plan.
I could get a grappling under barrel mount for my shotgun, but I feel like that would be ineffective.
Why not?
I would never use it for anything useful. It would always be me screwing around.
Do you have rounds for your rifle? For your shotgun?
Who are you
Yeah.
asking?
Not many,
Okay.
but I have rounds.
Buckshot or slugs?
I've got 5 rounds incendiary, and I've got 55 rounds of basic, which doesn't tell me if it's buckshot or slug. But
Armor piercing rounds you don't need Rex for either. So you guys can buy those for 100 eddies apiece.
Oh, okay.
100 eddies a box?
Yes, a box. Sorry.
Okay.
Not a bullet. Boxes come in 10.
Yes, got that.
Jess, you had armor piercing rounds on your list.
I did. I am adding 10 and subtracting 100 eddies. Thank
Got
you.
it. Basic explosives.
I'm honestly planning on using my katana for the most part. I'm not so worried about my shotgun. Yes, I realize what a terrible plan it is, but
You got this.
You're gonna bring your shotgun.
yeah, yeah, I'll have it for sure.
Okay.
This would be very expensive bullets.
Need to go to the training room.
Yeah, and we talked to Rex in our lounge.
Yeah, 100%.
I should have given you a bonus.
I know.
Technically, you can pick up the grenades too. 3. That's 150 for all 3.
Okay, for the basics.
Uh huh.
I'm sorry, you said how much?
150 for all 3.
Okay.
So 50 apiece.
A new Google sheet form that we have to fill in whenever we want like 100 or less gear.
And then the suppressor is in the new DLC.
Yeah, it's in Toggle's Temple DLC.
Okay, so the only thing I'm asking Rex to get is the EMPs, right?
And that's 600 apiece.
Oh boy. Fuck me, alright.
You need to get a microwaver.
Yeah, we do.
I have a microwaver.
She has the hand thing.
Yeah, but isn't yours only good for one shot?
10.
Oh, 10? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to reload for each.
It's 8. I apologize. No, because it ejects and automatically brings in the next one.
Oh.
Well, I finally spent some money.
Woohoo!
I'm sorry, I'll pay you back.
You're gonna pay me back $2,400?
Not quite that much. But...
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I'll pay you back something.
Here's $5. I owe you coffee.
Thanks.
Take you out to Spicy Pete.
They have a new Yugoslavian roast that's about to come out. Sounds
You
really good.
Tickets and VIP access to my conference.
Yeah, right. Anybody who hasn't watched our Toggle's Temple episode, that is up on YouTube. And awesome, because we built our own weapons.
Yeah.
So they added a lot in this. I haven't even looked at this yet.
It's
Kill
awesome.
attack!
Page 14, by the way, because I'm pretty sure it's a 25-page DLC.
It
So-
is. I did actually go right there.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I see. Okay. They're describing it in a science fiction-y way. Okay. I
Yeah.
getcha.
They have them in the future.
You can find
In the
you can find
future.
one of those for yourself. 100 at
There's a vending machine of silencers.
I don't know where to put this. I will mark it somewhere.
Yeah,
in
I'm
the
in
notes
room
section for the thing it's equipped to.
Yeah. You know what? Let's. Do I want to put it on this? Do I want
Maybe
it
it's
on
just like-
this gun?
It's just like Japan that has vending machines for everything. So,
Yeah, pretty much the
Yeah.
same.
Did you need to pick up any programs, Deeps?
ah.
I think Cammy is going to pick up another sword program.
Didn't she lose a Speedy Gonzalez in her last?
Oh, you know
So
what? I
this-
think she did
she
lose
did.
some fucking programs. I forgot.
Yeah, she might need to fix her deck. As much as she's like, oh, I don't need to prep at all.
Oh, wait a minute!
And then
My
she
program.
discreetly leaves, and she's like, "Oh fuck, I forgot this thing's fucked up."
It has been quite a while since she's actually
She's lost a few programs actually.
run the net, so you know.
Yeah, gonna pick up that. Yeah,
She
it
just
has
doesn't
been
say
a while.
anything. Yeah.
She starts downloading stuff quietly.
Yeah.
Well, and Speedy is so important to her, having lost that, because she usually runs dual Speedies, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Usually, yeah. She didn't lose her speedy. She lost armor and a sword.
I was gonna say, I think armor she lost. Yeah,
Armor's kind of a big deal.
she
Pretty
almost forgets
much.
to boot it, but yeah.
She
Forgets.
logs on and realizes there's nothing on there. She's like,
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
time to slide.
Well, it's like I'm this slow giant in
Yeah.
the net, and she's this fast,
destructive
Goblin.
little demon
Yeah.
thing.
and I pretty much just soak all the damage while hopefully she gets the work done.
Right.
Or distract the ice.
Yeah, armor's a dirty word like pants.
Only cost her 100 to replace those programs.
Oh, nice.
It's not bad.
Well, yeah, if Deep's lost his programs, he'd be very, very sad on
Because yours are very expensive to
on a
replace.
very
Yeah.
expensive program.
But as soon as we have a server, you can just write your own programs.
An improved server.
Yeah, all I have to do is upgrade. Sorry, upgrade it.
Yeah.
to server.
No, you get the upgrade and then you improve it.
I thought it was an
No, I
improvement
thought it's an
and then an
improvement
upgrade.
and then you upgrade.
I'm pretty sure it's the other way around.
Wait, what?
We just talked about this on Thursday.
Uh-huh.
I know. That's
Had
why
this
I'm
exact
pretty-
conversation.
Now I have to look.
We're discussing upgrading our server room.
Oh no,
and
it is.
our-
You're right. It is improvement then upgrade. Yeah, yeah.
It confused us as much then as it did now.
As
so-
it does now. Yeah.
That's why I wanted to go to our training area so I could fire off some shots from my rifle.
It's a good plan.
I think we should
Alright.
just call it like the room name and then plus if it has the second part.
Right.
So, murder wall plus,
Yes,
server room
perfect.
plus.
All right. Anything else, guys? Quinn?
I'm good.
I'm gonna go back to my apartment unless the crew needs me for anything.
Gonna start practicing the drums.
Got his mic and his backup mic right here.
All right. You guys are going to bed and you're going to get ready for the concert.
I mean, is it bedtime?
Yeah. After you guys settle all of this,
Okay.
yeah, it's time for night.
Night time.
Unless you want to do...
Do I get an earful when I get back?
Nope. He doesn't say anything.
Does he seem pissed off?
Despondent.
Shit. Alright, I'll deal with that tomorrow.
I'm in trouble.
Eh. Trouble's a strong word.
Okay. Cool. Is there anything you guys want to do before bed? Oh, you needed to roll your to craft
Yeah.
those things. Let's do that.
Okay. And I lost my D10 again. Okay, there's one. So I'm rolling basic tech plus my okay.
Yeah, it would be basic tech plus ranks in fabricate.
Fabricate or upgrade?
This is going to be a fabricate. You're making something up.
Okay.
Well, actually, I guess it'd be invention. Interesting.
Would it be invention?
Let me think. Yeah, fabricate is inventing something that exists. I guess technically these exist, so it'd be fabricate. We're not making something new.
I'm gonna go ahead and spend 2 luck on this.
And spend like Okay. Another 1080s for a can of spray paint or something. Other materials. Or take it out of your material budget that you have.
Okay. So
Actually, yeah, okay. It's fine. Go ahead. What'd you roll?
$22.
Oh, shit. Yeah. You're able to make these things in a handful of hours.
Okay.
Cutting up strips, dyeing them together. You've made some somewhat convincing, gray ghillie suits.
Cool.
Something that'll make you blend in a little bit more with the urban surrounding. Probably large, thick strips rather than anything that would look like bush or anything. Awesome. You guys go to bed for the night. Awesome.
I was
Yes,
worried
we
that you were
all
going
go
to be
to
like,
sleep.
something real bad was
I
about
know,
to
I was
happen.
expecting
You paused there. I was like, oh no.
I'm pretty sure the pause is like intermission end.
And the building explodes.
That's the thing. I'm dying a little bit, so I think I'm gonna call it for the night. We will pick up next week
With a concert and a mission.
with a concert and maybe the mission. We'll see what happens to the concert.
My concert's always go
Nothing
well.
bad happens at Ray's concert.
We're all gonna get injured and be unable to do this mission.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love you guys. We'll see you all next week. I apologize for being sick. Hopefully I'll feel better next week. But we'll see you next time. Love you all. Bye-bye.